Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I'm crying. For those of you who are wondering what this is all about, um, I have a very bad habit of picking. Um, yeah, it's probably so much more than a habit. Um, it's just anxiety related. I've basically had sores on my face since I was like a little girl. I was actually on nerve pills when I was like 14, and as you know, the people who are following me, that I was on an antidepressant for 20 years, and I'm coming off of it. Um, this is kind of another sad video today, because I'm feeling extremely weighted this morning. Um, I was assaulted last Saturday. It wasn't anything extreme. Um, However, it hasn't been good for me. I choose to forgive this guy. However, I'm still feeling physical pain. All that happened was this man who I felt very safe with, um, because of the relationship that we have is basically around a support group scenario. And he is a married man, and I've allowed him to hug me in the past, and I've hugged him several times, and it was never an issue. But this last hug, last Saturday, was incredibly inappropriate. I don't think that it would have happened if we weren't alone in the basement of a library. That was probably a mistake on my part. But like I said, I thought this was a safe person. Now, going through everything that I've gone through in my life, being a sexual assault survivor, my world is divided into two different kinds of people: safe people and unsafe people. And because I am an empath, I can normally read that. And I guess my radar was off. And sadly, I'm still paying the price for that hug. What happened was he hugged me, and he was squeezing me so hard, and he wouldn't let me go. It seemed like a long time. It was probably just like 2 or 3 minutes, but when he did let go, I literally shot back about 5 feet and went, whoa, like what the hell was that? Honestly, don't even remember what happened after that, because I mean, we just ended the conversation, and he walked away, got in an elevator, and he was gone. And I really didn't think anything more of it, because when you have PTSD like I do, you go into like freeze mode or shock mode. But what happened was the next morning, that was like last Saturday, the next morning I woke up on the Sunday and my breasts were burning. And I'm like, what? What the hell? Why are my breasts burning? And then it was like, oh my God, he squeezed me so hard that my breasts hurt. And anyways, it is now Thursday, so, or Friday. It's actually Friday. So it's like, it will be a week tomorrow since this happened, and my breasts still really hurt. Um, and I'm extremely weighted down, by what happened. Um, it has triggered my PTSD. Like, I've had nightmares again this week, and the pain in my body and in my psyche is um like I've been re-traumatized. I've definitely been um re-traumatized. I want to be raw and vulnerable, and get stuff like this out here because I, I, I mean, stats say, 1 in 3 women are being, sexually assaulted. And I don't want women to cower in shame and be afraid, you know, to report, sexual assaults. I'm not saying that this was a sexual assault. It is for me, because I do have a history of rapes, and him holding me in a vice grip like that was impactful in the way that, like, it triggered me. Like, it really triggered me. You can hear it in my voice. I'm so choked up. I actually had to spend like an hour and a half on the phone yesterday with a counselor from the sexual assault center. I didn't think that I would have to, you know, talk to somebody at the sexual assault center. And that was the first thing that I said to this guy. I mean, he's not even talking to me. I really don't think an apology is going to make a difference because it doesn't really change anything. I've been triggered and re-traumatized, and now I have to walk out, the pain in my body and emotionally and mentally, and it's not fun. Um, and it's sad that I again have to um, revisit boundaries. I mean, I already, told this person I don't want to hug married men. I think it's appropriate to hug married men. But because, like I said, of the situation, it was like a support group situation, and we all need hugs and touch, but I mean, they need to be appropriate and, um, you know, not inappropriate, especially like in a support group situation. So I felt very violated, and I still feel very violated, and I do choose to forgive this person, um, but that's not going to take away the physical pain that I'm still feeling. Um, I have to work on that. Like I was told yesterday, well, I already take Epsom salt baths, and I'm like, what can I do for, sore breasts? And that's what she suggested. And so, I have to, um, obviously do stuff like that in order to help myself. Anyways, it's been a really, really rough week for me, because what happens when something like this happens, like you're re-triggered or re-traumatized, um, then everything else that happens, it's like you're on you're piggyback emotions. Like you're like riding. Like I had another incident with a place of uh, business, I guess, where I go for business support, and I got really upset with them. And it's like it wasn't an ideal situation, to happen the same week as what this happened, but that's life. I mean, life just keeps going, and you know hits keep coming, and you have to be able to cope with all the hits that come your way. And when you're riding the wave of like an assault, then you know those emotions are amplified, and then there's like a negative domino effect, and it's hard. It's really hard. um I reacted so strongly to this business coach, because of what happened to me, and I probably shouldn't have related to anybody this week. I mean, I was trying to like carry on, but I've been way too emotional, and I'm in so much pain right now, and I've already like been bawling, and like I literally felt like I was gonna burst emotionally this morning. And and mentally I feel like I don't want to keep doing this. Like you just don't feel like you want to go on because the burden is so heavy, and you feel so weighted. But I will go on. um because that's what I do, and that's what we all need to do, is we have to persevere, and we have to reach out for help, and we got to pray to God, and we need to get some healthy support. um It's hard for me to be encouraging right now because I'm in a lot of pain, but I do hope that anybody who's watching this um, knows that, you know, to say no to shame and yes to vulnerability and keeping it real 100%, and sharing, and it's okay, you know, to share your pain. I really feel like too many people are not speaking about their shame, and that is why we have the high rate of suicides that we do. And that's like another video, and I need to cut this video off because it's at 14 minutes, and I'm only allotted 15 minutes because of the YouTube thing. So I gotta go. I'm about to journal, and I don't want you to worry about me. I'm gonna go swim. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I'm going to, you know, walk it out. I mean, that is the only choice. It's not the only choice. I mean, we could commit suicide, but that's going towards the darkness, and you want to press towards the light. And I would say, get on your knees, fight your battles on your knees, and pray to Jesus. I mean, that's what I'm going to do. And work out those emotions. You will feel better. It's very difficult. It's very challenging. I've gone through this so many times, but you will